a helpmate to a house is not a home until there's a woman, until there's some femininity in it, to help you in building your legacy, to help you fulfill on your vision, to help you raise your children, to help you be the best human being, best version of a man that you can be. That is where a helpmate can step in. That is a benefit of having women in your life. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a masculinity architect, Duwayne Langham. This space right here is for men. I've got another channel, Building the Architect. Shout out if you've got ladies that you want to be in their femininity, that, sisters, mothers, aunties, whatever. These modern women, hey, reach one, teach one. We got to be the change we want to see in the world. So pass them on to that channel. Let them get their knowledge. Live at 5 is on Monday for them. But that is what I'm all about. My study, my work is the divine masculine and feminine energy. If you're familiar with the content, if you've checked out what I put out, you know what I'm talking about. I spit it to you straight. First and foremost, I need you to go ahead and like. If you haven't already, drop the follow, subscribe. You don't want to miss this live at 5 every week. I'm always in the space, on position, doing God's work. By the way, also got a free ebook up on the store, absolutely free. Really, it's called The Dance. And this is all about the dance of yin and yang, divine, masculine, and feminine energy. Pick that up. Dive into it. I'm very proud of that work, and it gives you a solid foundation to understand where I'm coming from, what I'm talking about. Applies to your relationships, applies to platonic friendships, familial, professional, all aspects, your communication. These universal laws are at play, y'all. Whether you know it or not, whether you understand it or not, if you ever heard about law of attraction, all these universal laws and principles, this is forgotten wisdom and knowledge that as much as you can pull out a screen and get all your information on social media, there's not a lot of people talking about this. Yeah, that's my niche. That's my sandbox. I love it. I love diving into it. So get all that you can. Pick up that free ebook. That'll give you the solid foundation of a base. In the meantime, right here, in this message right here, you're going to get what you need. So let's jump right in. What else is there? As we started, my work is divine, masculine, and feminine energy. So to that, there's a yoking of these energies. What do I mean by that? I want to be clear. The divine masculine, divine feminine. If you imagine the yin and yang symbol, that's really what I'm talking about, because with that polarity, with those opposites inside of the dance together, what happens when two merge into one is that each of those polar opposites now get the opportunity to yoke off of each other. Meaning that when I said that 80-90% driving in masculine, driving in feminine for the other side of the coin, you now get to yoke off, balance that energy, that I can go all into my masculine because my feminine partner over here, my lady, is bringing that feminine element to my life. She's making sure to book my massages or give me my massage. She's making sure that my self-care, mani-pedi, grooming, moisturizing, whatever is taken care of, I don't have to think about that stuff, and vice versa. Talked about that logical, illogical, organization, time management, finances, all these conversations and layers of life that nobody's perfect at. But when you bring two together, getting to yoke off of each other and balance that dance, it makes it ever more powerful, because the deeper you can go into your masculine, the deeper she can flow into her feminine, allowing the strength of what you have together to become even more powerful. And in that same regard, the spiritual magnification. Yes, whatever you believe in, where there are more than two. Call it Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, masterminding. Biblically in the Bible, you're talking about bringing more than two in one place together. Alcoholics Anonymous even. We are social creatures. So when you bring two together, it spiritually magnifies the energy. That listening, being seen, someone else seeing your dreams and vision, and vice versa, both sides. You feed and pour into her with your masculine benefits that make her better, while she doesn't have to develop and grow her masculine. Her feminine energy pouring into you, making you better, while you don't have to develop and flow and work on your feminine. It is there and healthy and being self-aware for yourself. But in the partnership, you get the yoking, you get the spiritual magnification.